Hello everyone and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate Prowler only. Last time we finished up G1 and this time we'll be taking our first steps into G2 star. First things first, we're gonna eat our meal real quick. Go for Freeline Hurler. Hopefully we get that. And I don't think we did. We did not. We got the one that gets us out of Snowman a little bit faster. So now that we're going to G2 star quests, we're gonna go ahead and go with, I think, Shadows on the Desert Lake. Let me make for sure. Yes, Shadows on the Desert Lake has us hunting our favorite Pisang Wyvern, Plesioth. Alright, so Plesioth. Fun fact, if you play Monster Hunter 2, this is usually the first place you'll find Plesioth. I don't know anything about low rank shenanigans or low rank hub shenanigans because you can't really get online without any exploits or anything like that. Not really even any exploits. This is usually the first place you'll find it, in the desert. I believe it's the same way in Freedom Unite, but that might be a little bit different because there are, I believe, a few more maps in Freedom Unite than in Dose. Either way, you know Plesioth, it's just going to swim in the water. Occasionally it'll jump out on land. This will be our best chance to attack it. And hopefully we can. It's not going to be too bad since we do have our high rank, or our best deviant gear we could get. So it's not going to be too terrible. Since we have stepped up a rank, it is going to have more health than the last rank had. So that's going to be fun to deal with. But other than that, it's just Plesioth. I don't remember any particular moves that Plesioth gets in G rank either. I might, whenever we do Rathian a little bit later, remember some of those moves. But for now, it's pretty much just going to be Plesioth hunting. Alright, our buffs are up. We'll go ahead and see what it's going to do here. Just a classic hip check. Pretty much going for the face. That's the best spot, I believe. Might be the stomach, actually. I don't remember which one is specifically the best spot. Either one works fine, though. I believe they're both weak points. It's going to dash a little forward there, attacking our cat. So they will be fine to just kind of tough it out there. He's going to look at us now, so we're going to dodge to the left. Remember, the bot does apply sleep, so be careful. Does a water beam, not in our direction at all, so we're pretty much fine to keep attacking. Hopefully we can get the chance to use a mega boomerang here. He is going to run back into the water, so that's not great. Maybe not. Well, if he doesn't go back into the water, that's great. All right, here comes a hip check. Go ahead and throw this mega boomerang out here, get some good damage off. Great job. Here comes another water beam. Hopefully he doesn't shake that. I don't remember. I don't think the shaking is a high rank or a G rank only thing. I believe he can do that in high rank. And the shaking just generally means that you can't be right next to his head or else you will be hit by the water beam because he shakes it. He's going to turn around and look at us here, so we'll throw a couple more boomerangs there. Just a little tackle there. Thankfully, we got out of it before our iframes were off, so we're pretty much fine. Just try and dodge into that hip check. We did not get the input in time, so that's fine. Comes some tail sweeps. Or a couple of boomerangs there. See what we want to do next. Here comes a water beam. Not going to shake that one, but I think we're pretty much at a safe distance anyways. Nice hit on the mega boomerang. Get another flinch. Dodge to the left here. Actually dodge backwards. Not quite close enough to actually be damaged by the hip check, but we did get hit by wind press. The water beam from the top, so we can just go under it. We'll go to the left here, see what he's going to do. Here comes the bot. Throw a couple more boomerangs. Kind of walking off in a weird direction, probably repositioning for a different attack. Looks like this time he's actually going to go maybe back into the water. Never mind. Usually he will dart towards the water when he wants to go back in there, but he's not really wanting to do that. Go ahead and throw another mega boomerang. Unfortunately, Go Fat Wind did not go off fast enough, but that's fine. Throw a couple more boomerangs here. Go for big boomerangs. Unfortunately, get hit by the tail. Tail is definitely probably the hardest attack, not to really dodge, but you have to be careful because he can whip it out pretty quick if you're not prepared. So try to keep it a safe distance or expect the tail sweep to come out because that's really the only thing you can be caught off guard by. Comes another hip check. It'll be pretty fun to dodge that. Go ahead to try and get another mega boomerang out here. Maybe it'll go off. That's fine. I don't really mind taking the sleep here since mega boomerangs do so much damage anyways. Alright, we'll run forward here under the water beam. Throw a couple of boomerangs here. See what he does next. Just going to do a little tackle. So, a couple more boomerangs here. One more. See what he does now. Tail sweep. Did not get hit by the first roundabout, so we could dodge the second one, thankfully. That little flip animation does actually have a hitbox. It doesn't just stop where the tail stops. So, you will be hit by the little, you know, swooshing as it tries to stop itself. If that makes any sense at all. Looks like he's going to the next area, Area 6, I believe. Yes, Area 6. All right, now that we're in Area 6, we'll see what he's going to do next. Not really nothing of interest so far. I haven't really noticed anything new, so that's fine. Throw a boomerang there. Dodged a little too early for the hit check there. That's fine, though. Cat will put out the horn. We don't have any horn support moves, so not really too important for us, but it's good for them. Throw a boomerang there. Dodge the hit check to the right. Couple at his face. Good flinch. Think we broke the top fin. Yes, very nice. Dodge to the left here. There's a bot. Throw a couple more boomerangs. Very good. Throw 2 more while he's just kind of taunting there. I think we just want to go for gauge gain right now. Again, a little too early on those hit checks. Not really sure why I'm expecting it to come out immediately. I'm expecting it to be more like the tail flips. All right, we'll dodge to the right here. There's a tail flip. Very good. Throw 1 boomerang here, so he does next. Just make sure we're not being too aggressive. All right, we'll go ahead and throw Mega Boomerang out. Hopefully something good. Very nice. We'll dodge the bot. All right, now what's he gonna do? Just repositioning. Maybe something good will happen. All right, good hit check. Throw a couple of boomerangs here. Just kind of baiting him out. Trying to bait him out at the very least, and then he does that. I don't think that is a combo string that is like able to be told. It's just kind of a thing that happens. I'm gonna try and get out of range here before I do apply my boomerangs. Okay, there we go. Do be careful whenever it is charging up against the wall, because it can, depending on the angle that it hits the wall at, just kind of slide against it very quickly. It's another thing with Tigrex, if you've ever fought that. Be careful when it's up against the wall, because that charge is deadly. Be careful here while he does his tail attack. Now what's he gonna do? Maybe go back into the water? No, he's not really being a fan of the water here, which I'm not gonna complain about. That's great. Really don't like seeing him go into the water, so we should be fine. There's a bot there. We'll throw a boomerang here. Kind of back off, though. We are a little low in health. Cat did heal us a little bit, so that's nice. Couple more boomerangs there. He's just going to stand there and taunt, so we'll just kind of keep up the onslaught. All right, here comes the tackle. We did dodge into it, thankfully. Hitbox feels a little weird sometimes. It feels like it comes out earlier than it looks, but that's just kind of the weird quirks of this monster. Same thing with the hip check. Throw a couple more boomerangs here. Here comes a water beam. We're going to go ahead and throw out the Mega Boomerang. Should get a lot of damage off, actually. Very nice. I don't believe the head spin is quite down yet. It doesn't look like it's down at the very least, so we've still got a little bit more to do on this hunt. Here comes a hip check. We'll go ahead and throw this out. Very easy monster to punish at range. If you're a Blade Master, you're going to have a harder time, but for cats and just gunners in general, they're going to have a very easy time against it. Get another nice flinch with the Mega Boomerang, so that's nice. Hopefully, okay, we'll go under, that's fine. Got guard canceled there, unfortunately. Not really something you can control as much. You just gotta make sure you're mashing it correctly. Thankfully, we did get another flinch, so that's nice. We'll see what he's gonna do next. I think I'm just gonna Soothing Roll. Get rid of the water blight. We don't need that to hinder us in any way. Very good. There's a bot. We'll go ahead and throw a couple of boomerangs there. Be very careful. Okay, that's fine. That'll work. Couple more boomerangs here. Nice flinch. Couple more there. Good flinches all the way around. We break his head fin now. Very nice. Just gonna kind of shoot at us from above once again, so we'll go under it. We'll see what he does here. This is a little dangerous to be under his feet, but he is very exhausted, so we're gonna go ahead and throw this Mega Boomerang out. Reposition, throw another one if we don't guard cancel again. Those guard cancels are very annoying sometimes. Get another one out, very nice, and we'll go for a third one, maybe a fourth one if we get the chance. We get a flinch, so I think I will actually just, you know, go for it. And we did get that out in time. He's gonna limp away here, so maybe we can kill him. I doubt it though. We'll just chase him on, I think, back into Area 7. I don't believe he can go anywhere else on this map, which is weird, but that's just how Plesioth is. If there's not a body of water in the area, then it can't really fight. Even though, surprisingly, it hasn't been fighting in the water. But again, I'm not going to complain about that at all. That's very nice. It's going to limp around here. Hopefully, we can get piercing boomerangs back up. He is going to try and eat, so that's fine. I might actually just... No, never mind. I was going to do some melee attacks, but this is fun too. So there we go. Plesioth is down. Not anywhere near as challenging as he is in past games. I think it's just because we're playing as a cat and not as a Blade Master hunter, because I'm sure piercing bow guns just have a very easy time with it as well. So yeah, either way, I will see you in the hub. All right, back in the hub, we'll go ahead and look at the Plesioth equipment. I believe it is actually pretty good. This might be our first weapon we actually make. It also might not have very good sharpness. I don't remember specifically. 180 and 26 water on the melee side, 180 and 18 water on the boomerang side. So, versus the Cursed Cloud, I think it's going to be similar to Daimyo, where it's just not going to be worth it to actually use, or the Ludroth Pearl, that's what I was thinking of, since it is blue sharpness. You get 40 more raw out of it, which I keep wanting to say the Cursed Cloud is like 220, but it might not actually be 220. It isn't. I know it's not 220. It's what it used to be, or that's what the G-Rank version is now. 163 and 22, so not going to be better, I don't think. Well, it might be. It might actually be better. It's very close if it is, because it gets like 17 more raw actually, which is pretty nice. And then slightly less water. That's 4 less water element. So I think we are going to make that, because that's actually pretty good. All right, there we go. We'll equip it now. I'm going to switch back to a dragon weapon anyways. We'll look at the Plesioth armor. 130, so very, very nice indeed. We'll just go ahead and make that. It doesn't look very nice either, unfortunately, but I think it'll be fine to wear. We'll just make it for our main cat here, and then go ahead and equip our dragon weapon. Now, I don't believe we'll be getting any good G-Rank dragon weapons anytime soon. I believe Shigaru, whenever we fight that, will be the best one, maybe, until we fight a certain other monster, but that's not going to be for quite a while here. Either way, we'll take the quest for Queen of the Ruined Pinnacle. Go ahead and heat our meal. Maybe we get Hurler, maybe not. We do get Hurler, and we will head out. All right, G-Rank Rathian. I'm going to try, I believe, and I might be thinking of Gold Rathian, because I have fought Gold Rathian recently in G-Rank, so I know the differences between high rank and G-Rank Gold Rathian. That being said, I want to say she has like some extra tail flips. Obviously, her fireballs are going to be a lot larger than they are in high rank, I believe. And she is just going to be faster in general. That's just kind of G-Rank modifiers being at play there. But we'll see if she can't do something new. All right, buffs are up. Now we can see what she's doing. In there right now, probably going to do a tail flip. Wouldn't be surprised if she leads into another one. She did not though, she just landed. Gonna roar here. Remember, Rathian always goes into the air after she enrages. Doesn't do a fireball like Rathalos, so a little bit easier in that regard. Goes a tail flip. We'll just kind of punish that here. Do a spin. Try to reposition with the spin. Throw one in their face. Here comes a big fireball. That one explodes into 4 quadrants. Now, I believe it's the same in high rank, but I think it is important to go over that, since later on when we do fight the Silver and Gold Rathian, or the Silver and Gold Wrath, let me say it like that, that makes a little more sense. There will be a way to dodge into those that's easy, and then one that's a little bit more difficult. If you can, dodge straight into it. You want to be far enough forward where you're not hit by the second quadrant as it explodes. It'll go pretty much the farthest back, and then or let me say it like this. I'm trying to figure out how I want to say this. I'm going to get hit by doing that though. So it'll explode north, then west, I believe. Actually, no, let me remember this correctly. Hold on. Okay. It'll explode north, east, west, and south, if that makes any sense. And so what you want to do there is either dodge the south explosion, which will be the final explosion. You'll have to wait for the fireball to hit the ground for that, though. It'll make more sense for Silver Rathalos when he does it in the air. I don't believe Gold Rathian or regular Rathian in general can actually shoot that on the ground. They come out a lot faster with the Silver and Gold Wraths, though, instead of Rathian here. Makes sense. They're a lot stronger. I don't believe that we have actually fought Silver and Gold Rathian yet, but we will be seeing those eventually, so I think it is important to go over that. The easiest way to dodge into it is just dodge into it before it actually hits the ground. That way you do have the iframes and just kind of get out before anything. There are some awkward spots where if you dodge into the left or right one, you will be hit by the subsequent explosions, or if you dodge backwards instead, you'll also be hit. It's a very intricate attack that you do want to learn how to dodge if you are fighting and doing like quests like Tragedy and Silver and Gold or something like that. All right, looks like she's moving now after that very long and roundabout rant, but we'll see where she goes and then chase her there. All right, here comes a fireball. Pretty simple, just a single one, no triples, no large ones either. So roar. I believe, I guess we have earplugs from something. I don't know if we actually equipped earplugs. We might have. I believe I actually equipped earplugs for something. So, we do have earplugs, actually, so I don't know why I'm dodging those. See what she does next. Just looks like a tackle combo. So, she'll do one more, maybe? Yup, into a flip. I believe that is a G rank combo. Not particularly difficult. It is a Rathian. You don't really expect too much difficulty from regular Rathian. So, not really much to expect here. We'll go for the face. I already have a face break and a wing break, so very nice. Rathian has a very weak head, especially to Dragon Element. Goes a flip. We'll punish that with 2 boomerangs. Go left, throw one more boomerang here, and dodge to the left. Here comes a flip, so we'll actually try to punish this with our Mega Boomerang. She didn't continue the combo in the air. She actually jumped on the ground and did another one. Trying to fake us out. I believe that is also a G-Rank combination. That is for sure a G-Rank combination. I don't believe I've ever seen a high rank Rathian do that, so there you go. And it might be from high rank Gold Rathian that she takes it from. Again, I'm just trying to call these from memory. I don't remember the exact nuances to the attacks and whatnot. See what she does now. Just coming into a tackle. Little bite at the end there, so she will have a cooldown. Throw one boomerang here. She's going to go into that flip again. Not really a wide-reaching hitbox there since she does pinpoint it, but that's fine for us. We do get another flinch too, so very nice. See what she's going to do here. I was going to do a boomerang, and I probably could have and just adept dodged out of the way, but this is fine too. Throw a couple boomerangs at the head. Very nice flinch. One of the easier monsters to headlock for a little bit. We're not quite strong enough for that. You'd need a great sword or a heavy bow gun for that, but our weapon can do them a little bit. Not too often though. Watch this. She's going to go for a third one. What's she going to do? Okay, just a regular tackle into a bite, I assume. Yes. All right, throw a boomerang out here. Have that hovering while we move away. There's the bite and flip combo. Here comes the roar. Gotta remember, I do have earplugs. Not sure why I did that, but there we go. All right, we'll look for a chance to Mega Boomerang. Okay. Air to ground tackle. So we'll go ahead, throw this boomerang out. Very nice. Try and dodge under that. Actually does not have a tackle hitbox there. Just the tail flip does the hitbox. So something to keep in mind if you're doing the fight. Here comes some fireballs. Just regular triple fireballs. So we're pretty fine to attack here. Nice flinch again. Throw one more boomerang here. See where she's going to go. Probably leaving if I had to guess. Nope. Actually, she's just charging. She charged at our Palico, then charged at us. Alright, there comes a tail flip. Very easy to counter that. Into another one. Very nice. And we stagger out of the air, so that's good. We'll go ahead and throw this Mega Boomerang at her face. Don't have enough for another one. Not sure why I'm mashing for that, but there we go. Alright, tail flip. See what she does next. Couple more. Another tail flip. Very nice. We'll get hit by a tackle, but that's fine. I'm not really going to complain too much. We're doing pretty decently on the hunt as is. Boomerang there. Here comes a fireball. A couple more boomerangs this way. 1, 2. Here comes the flip into tail sweep combo. We'll just get out of the way of it. I debated on adept dodging it, but I had already whiffed the first dodge, so just repositioned. Here comes the roar. Dodge out of it for some reason. I actually get a knockdown, I believe, thanks to our cat, so that's very good. Go ahead and throw this Mega Boomerang here. Hopefully she looks at us. She's not, but she will take quite a few damage on the tail, or quite a bit of damage on the tail, actually. So we'll see where she goes next. All right, on into Area 6. Hopefully we can finish the hunt here. I don't believe she actually limped away, so we'll see. Get away from that little tackle there. Go for the tail while it's in the air and in front of us. It's not a terrible hitbox. I want to say it is a slight weak spot, but I don't think I'm remembering that correctly. Here comes a big fireball, so we're very easy, or very fine to actually just dodge to the left there. Go into the back there, get behind her, and she's actually flying away again. Probably to go eat something. Since she's landing here, I'm going to go ahead and just try to rev this up and have it land on her face as she turns to us. She's not going to do that, though. She's going to go straight to the Kelby, unfortunately. If I was a little bit quicker on the draw there, we would have been fine to do that, but unfortunately, we'll just have to deal with this. Actually get a tail cut and another flinch the first time, so that's good. Throw that Mega Boomerang at her face. Very good. She's going to kind of stand there and look at us since she's exhausted. So we'll get some chances to actually do some pretty strong boomerang attacks here. Here comes a exhausted fireball, so we won't have to worry about that being a projectile. Still is a physical attack, I believe, but I also could be wrong on that. Again, it's been a little bit since I've played, so I don't remember the exact nuances. I said that exact line before. I apologize. Very good flinch. Couple more here. Now what's she gonna do? Okay, just a tackle. Exhaust tackles are good because they fall over. Gives us a chance to apply big boomerangs here. Throw a boomerang here. A little bit too greedy though. That's fine. She's not doing very much damage at all to us, so we're good. Here comes another exhausted fireball. 3 of them this time. Not going to do anything to us, so we'll just punish that. Looks like she's maybe running away. I'm not sure why she tackled off in the distance there, but this is fine. All right, falling over. Couple more boomerangs here. 1, 2. Whoop. Walking up that way. Here comes the roar. So 2 boomerangs here. She's gonna go into there, so we'll try to flick these around. Very nice. Hit the wing. So we'll spin into her face here since we are in a perfect spot to combo that. Another one. Very good. And now she is limping away. Very nice. Go ahead and spin here. Again, we're not doing too terrible for only having a high rank weapon. Like, that's, you know, a pretty good thing about Prowler is that they're not completely terrible against the just standard monsters. When you go to fighting hoppers and stuff in G rank, it's going to be a lot more rough. And deviants for that matter too. Go ahead and maybe not fail this one this time. She has no reason to go to Kelby here, so she's gonna actually jump in there. Very nice. Be able to dodge off of the Talon kick. She did get hit Binkai though, so that's fine. We'll actually hit her in the legs enough to stagger her though, so that's good. She falls over. Hopefully we can get this one out. Maybe, no, not quite. A little too slow on that. I didn't expect to fall over there, and if I did expect it, which you can't really expect it half the time, I would have actually been able to pull that out faster, but it's fine. All right, gonna go back into the air, and down she goes back on the ground again. Just gonna go ahead and do a melee spin here. Get quite a bit of element damage off at the very least. Here comes some tail flips. Go ahead and try to spin on the face, but we did actually knock her into rage mode, so that's fine. Go ahead and apply piercing boomerangs here. We did run out of big boomerangs, but that's fine. I believe piercings do more. Dodge that little wind gust on the bottom there. See what she's gonna do now. All right, she's gonna try and land, so that's good. Couple more boomerangs here. Spin into the face. Nice. And our cat finishes the fight for us. So there we go. There is the Queen of the Ruined Pinnacle. I will carve her up and meet you back at the hub. All right, back in the hub. We'll go ahead and look at the Rathian weapon. I don't believe it's going to be too terribly great. It is going to be poison, but 160 with white sharpness is not terrible at all. Definitely our best raw option so far. Only 16 boomerang poison, so if you're really going for a poison weapon, it's not too terribly great. And I believe if we're going to be looking at that, the Deadeye fan is just going to be a little bit better for applying poison. But they're going to be it's going to be a little bit worse than raw. So it's up to you if you want to make that. I think I'm just going to hold off for now since we're going to be getting better weapons anyways. Armor is actually slightly weaker, I believe a little bit higher with Baroth. So that's fine. Again, if you hunted Rathian first, then you can make this armor. It's going to actually be okay, decent against Plesioth because it does have a tiny amount of water resistance, but not really, you know, enough to actually matter in the long run. Alright, we have our fire weapon equipped, and now we will take the quest called Not Mushroom to Swing a Congalala. Very punny name. Go ahead and take the quest and head out. Alright, our buffs are up. We'll see how this Congalala fight goes. Since it is a monster that I'm not too particularly familiar with, I'm not going to really notice the G rank changes. We do see it has a Parashroom. I believe it can have a Parashroom in high rank as well, so not really anything too special there. If you get hit by the breath, while it does have, or after it's ate a Parashroom, you will be paralyzed, as the name suggests. But that's fine. Stay away from it whenever it does this little claw sweep and whenever it jumps in the air, as it does apply Tremor pretty regularly. Especially out of place compared to some other lower tiered monsters. Not going to be a particularly hard fight, but I mean, it's G rank, so we'll see. I mean, I've fought this guy plenty of times. I just don't really pay attention too much. He's similar to Bullfango. What's it called? The big Bullfango. I'm forgetting things very easily today. Bulldrome, that's the name. I had completely forgot it. That was kind of embarrassing. But yeah, it's similar to that. He has a lot of simple attacks. He is much more complicated, don't get me wrong, but his attacks are similar in the vein that you just kind of dodge to the right or left. So not particularly difficult. Granted, in the earlier games, he is a lot more difficult than Bullfango, or not Bullfango, Bulldrome. But Bulldrome is pretty hard himself in the earlier games due to the fact that he's just kind of annoying. And you also have to deal with smaller monsters as well getting in your way. Here, smaller monsters are a complete non-issue, so don't really have to worry about that at all. Alright, we've got a chance for Mega Boomerang here, so we'll look for that opportunity. He's going to try and guard there with his stomach, so we'll be able to get this out and punish him pretty easily. Very nice crest break as well, so that's pretty good. Here comes the belly slam. We'll actually try to punish that. Hopefully we get that off in time. Very nice. Alright, here comes the tackle. Into a breath. I don't know if he starts with the parachute breath, if he is holding it. I don't want to test that out, though. I don't want to put myself in harm's way just to test that out. It might just be stink breath that will make it so you can't use items. Of course, we can't use items anyways, so not really a nerf to us. Alright, there's a tackle. Very easy to dodge. He's going to munch on that parachute now. So we'll go ahead and throw a Mega Boomerang and punish that. Oh, it missed a little bit, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't think the breath beforehand actually applied anything other than stench. So that's fine. You saw the little sparkles coming out of the breath there. So that shows that it is a para breath. Go ahead and throw this next Mega Boomerang out. Very nice. He's just kind of doing an enraged gas expulsion. Keep going for the face there. So what he's going to do now, just kind of tackling forward. I don't think he's leaving yet. Yeah, he's not. Normally he jumps away since he is a Fang Beast. Well, we did get hit by the breath there, but our cat thankfully saves us from that. Comes a dung shot. Go ahead and spin here. Oh, not quite. Get behind him while he does that attack. Make sure you don't get hit by it. We'll spin forward. Don't forget, I believe you can break the claws to get a topple. So that's a pretty easy thing to go for. Well, I say easy, but it is a pretty small model. So it might be hard to hit if it's not a particularly large Kongolala. There we go. There's the claw break I was talking about. Very nice. Go ahead and throw a Mega Boomerang here. He'll get up before it gets out, I believe, but that's fine. He still will be in place. Alright. Just going to slam there, so we'll go for another one. Come on. Oh, yeah, there we go. Very nice. I believe that broke the other claw, so we'll go ahead and throw another Mega Boomerang out here. We will wait and conserve just in case our buffs run out. I don't believe I would have been able to actually get it out in time anyways before he ran off. He's going down to the middle of the map and then jump away. We will see where he goes. All right, area 1. This should be pretty simple. He is actually exhausted now, so that's great too. Hopefully he looks for a spot. He's going to go to that mushroom patch over there. So go ahead, just punish him with another Mega Boomerang. I believe this is the perfect spot to hover with. Very nice. Flinch him out of the eating animation too. Unfortunately, our piercing buffs aren't out, but that's fine. All right, there's just a breath there. It is a fire breath now. Probably a fire shroom. What's it called? Pyroshroom, something like that. It's not too important to remember the exact names since it is a monster using it. All right, he fell on the ground. We did get tremoured by that, but that's fine. Going to enrage mode too, so that's good. Get more affinity. Do another spin on him here. Maybe get a topple. You can still get the topple even after the claws are broken. It's just a regular stagger at that point though. Be burned here. Thankfully that does not have our attack like in a certain other game. Couple more boomerangs here. Do another spin on his face. Very nice. He's gonna do a jump slam there, so we will punish him with a Mega Boomerang. Very nice. Throw one. Oh, he's actually at range, so I'm going to go for another one here. Don't hit me. Get it out. Ah, man. Just trying to have a little fun with these guys, since they are pretty simple, easy. I say he's easy, and then I lose an acorn there. I'm having a little bit too much fun. It's fine to have some fun every now and then, but I believe we're just kind of hard focusing on actually attacking and not dodging. Not being very generous with actually dodging things here. He's gonna roar because he's very hungry here. It's fine though. He's gonna do some swipes into a falling over. Spin on his arm there. He's gonna sniff out something. I believe more mushrooms. Yes. go ahead and launch forward there and just try to chase him over to the mushroom patch. Since he's gonna eat again, we might as well throw a Mega Boomerang since he's just sitting in one spot. Very nice. Do another spin. Get hit by the fart there. I guess I will say what it's actually called. That is the term for it. That's fine. All right, there's his stomach. Go ahead and throw a couple more boomerangs there. Spin on the arm. And he is limping away. Very nice. Go ahead, spin forward. Nice flinch. Do another one. Very good. And maybe another spin. Not really. We'll see where he goes next. All right, taking a nap now. We will, I guess, do a spin on his face. There's not really anything else we can do. Don't have enough for a Mega Bomb, so this will be fine. Spin on his face. He should be dead pretty quickly here, though. All right, dung shot. Just kind of back away. Couple of boomerangs there. Go to the right. Throw a couple of boomerangs forward here. Throw, probably should have just thrown one so I could reposition. We'll dodge the flamethrower there. 2 boomerangs here. He's gonna do that, so we're fine. All right, flamethrower starts out of the range of it. I believe we can actually reach his face from here, so that's pretty nice. I think we'll go for a Mega Boomerang. Oh yeah, the crab's gonna block it. Very nice, very nice. Thank you, crab, for shielding me. All right, very good. Not gonna be hit by the flamethrower there, so that's fine. Throw a boomerang there. He's gonna land here, so just make sure we're out of the tremor range. Punish him here. He's gonna fall over once again, so we'll go ahead and get a Mega Boomerang ready for that. Throw it at his face, and there we go. Congalala is now down. That is pretty much the first half of our G2 adventure. I'll go ahead and cover him up and meet you back at base. All right, Congalala equipment. I believe this is probably not going to be good at all. It's at the very bottom of the orange tier. Or rarity 9, 189 melee attack, and 171 boomerang attack with negative 10% affinity. Not great at all. Not really something you want to use. And as for the armor, it's probably going to be about the same. Same tier as Baroth, so not really something you're going to want to be using. Let me go ahead and switch our skills back to the crit boosting, because that's probably why we're hurting a little bit in the damage front, because we really don't need earplugs at this point. Either way, there we go. We have 3 more key quests and then an urgent quest, which will be its own video entirely, because that's going to be certainly a fun one. Either way, hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a comment below and maybe even consider subscribing. Until next time, bye.